It's Toby at Bad Diet TV. And one of the things that has changed my life is talking to mentors and listening to coaches and being coachable when I needed coaching. And all the way from high school sports to college sports, through my life, and business coaches and life coaches and success coaches. And one of my coaches, this guy I really respect, he recommended to me that I read this book by Monty Holm called Expect to Win. And so I immediately went out to Amazon. I bought the book. It got delivered, and I texted him a picture of it. It's like, hey, look, I got the book. And then I put it on a shelf. And I didn't read it right away because I was busy. I mean, we're all busy, right? But I bought the book, and buying the book is half the battle, right? And how many of us have bookshelves full of books that, well, my bookshelf is mostly full of pictures, as you can see. But how many of us have bookshelves full of books that we fully intend to read? And so I've recently been reading it. I'm about halfway through right now, and I just wanted to talk about the book. Because if you haven't read this book, first check your bookshelf, and if it's on your bookshelf, you should pick it up and you should read it. If it's not on your bookshelf, you can click on the link below and you can go to Amazon and you can buy it just like I did. It will move you, and you will be able to learn from it. You know, the first chapter, he talks about his life story, and it's actually truly amazing. And whenever you feel like you're having a bad day, you think about what would happen if your father died when you were really young, right? Think about how your life would have changed if that had happened. And but as you go through the book, he outlines 6 steps or 6 components to create a successful pipeline of your life. He says, imagine that your life is like a pipeline, and that what goes in goes through the pipeline, and it gets modified by the things in your head, in your body, the things that go through it, and it comes out the other side. And if you want success coming out the other side, if you want that, then you can follow these 6 components in chapter 2 of the book. Just want to take a quick look at chapter 2 here, and talk about it. And so one of the things that I always mention is, if you're going to read a book, you got to read the book, and you gotta study the book. And so you can see that as I go through here, I've got underlining and all these things. And so in chapter 2, the idea is to define sort of this success pipeline that your life can become, and to see what is it that you want to have out at the end of the pipeline. What is it you want to achieve? And if you can understand what it is you want to achieve, then you can design the correct plan that will get you there. And so I'm going to be talking about this book some more, and you can click the link down below if you want to get your own copy from Amazon. Or, you know what, check your bookshelf first, because if you already have the book, just pick it up and read it. But thanks very much.